In this video, I'm going to run you through my exact process that I've developed over the last few years on getting ChatGPT to write your website's content for you to get the best results, because we've all probably tried to use ChatGPT and you just get some wild results that don't really work, and then you spend more time tweaking it than you would have actually done just writing it yourself. There's a couple of tricks that you can use in order to get consistently good results from ChatGPT that you don't really have to tweak at all. So let's jump into it. We'll do this as an example together so you can see my exact process that I use on a daily basis to build countless websites. So let's just jump straight into it. The key to writing a prompt to get the best results ever is in all the details around the actual details of what you're asking it to do. So the way this looks in practicality is you need to follow a format of context, details, and then examples. So we'll just go through that one by one. And what you're going to do is you're going to copy this prompt that I'm putting into the comments section of the video. And that is this. So you're going to say, you're a website design expert with a deep understanding of SEO and copywriting. And what this actually does is it gives more value to the content you're actually writing. So it's not just going to consider how to write like a really nice about us section. It's also going to take into consideration SEO. So it's going to help your website rank a little bit higher than if you didn't give it this prompt. Then you want to go into some overall details about your business. So you need to give it context, otherwise it doesn't know who you are or what you do. So in this example, we say my business is called Tim's Painting and I provide residential, commercial and industrial painting services in Sydney. So we're giving it the name of the business, the services that it does, and the location that it does it. Now you want to give it a list of different things that set you apart or that are kind of special and relevant to your customers. So in this example, I'm going to copy and paste in ones that I've prepared earlier. And that is some key information about my business is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I won't read through all these, but you're just giving it some critical pieces of information. So now the next step, if you remember back to what I said before, is the examples of what you actually want it to write. So you don't just give it this information and say, go ahead and make something up. You can do that, but you're not going to get those consistent results that we're looking for. So what you're going to then do is go across to Google and you're going to look up your profession or a service that's similar to yours. It doesn't have to be in the same location, but in this example, I have looked this up. So we're going to go into these and have a look at their About Us sections and see if it's something that's relevant to our business. So these are two that we're looking at here. This one's okay. I'm not super in love with it, so I might look at the other one. And this one's from ASAP Sydney Painters, and it actually looks not too bad. I do like how they've kind of written this. So if I'm happy with this one, then I can copy it. The thing is, it doesn't even need to be in your industry. So you can choose a company that you just like the way that they write their content and copy it in. It could be a medical practice, it could be anything, because ChatGPT is going to go ahead and rewrite it for your business. So I quite like this. So then the next part, what we're going to do is we're going to put in a section here which says, please write me an About Us section for my website, similar to the following sections from competing businesses. And in this case, you can put in more than one, but I've got one that I kind of like. So I'm just going to copy this and I'm going to paste it in. And then that's it. You can press enter and it's going to start to write you out a really nice About Us section. And there you can see, I won't read through all this. You can read through this for yourself, but this is something that I would be happy to just copy and paste and put straight up, maybe one or two little tweaks, but to be honest, there's not really anything there that is out of place and doesn't read really well. So you can then literally copy and paste this and put this into your website. And then the cool thing is you don't need to do this every time, all this prompting all the time. So it's got a lot of information about your business. You can then kind of go ahead and say, please now write me a services section for my residential painting. Here's a few more details about that service in particular. And here's an example of someone that's done it really well. Please write that section for me. And you can just keep doing that in the same chat, and then it gets more and more information about your business, and it builds out really nice content over and over again. So hopefully you can go ahead and do this on your own now, and let us know in the comments if it works for you and if you found any funny results that it gives you. Otherwise, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.